How's it going, my family? This is John with iiRcade number 77. 77. Two lucky sevens. Woo! So glad that today is Friday. Isn't Friday amazing? Oh my God, the week flew by extremely quickly. And it feels like we did this yesterday. But it's great because we're doing it again today. Woo! So last week we released 10 games. This week we released 10 games. We will um, let's play them together, shall we? Before we do that, let me see who's here. And I see a lot of my friends are here. Dylan, how's it going, my friend? Woo! Thanks for joining. Triangle watermelon, my favorite. How are you, my friend? Okay, you're making me hungry. Thanks for joining. Richard, how's it going, my friend? Thanks for joining. Oh my God, Mr. Howard Cunningham. How are you, my friend? Thank you so much for joining. So great to see you. Wow, a lot of people were here before I joined. um, sorry about that. Going down the list. Mr. Shotgun Sean, how are you, my friend? Thank you so much for joining. So great to see you. And I'm assuming this is uh, my friend Shotgun Sean, whom I know, right? Love your shotguns. Love your shotguns. And in fact, I feel like doing one right now. Here we go. Mr. Gene 4, how are you, my friend? Thank you so much for joining. So great to see you. Going down the list. Wow, it seems like there were a lot of conversations before I joined, which is amazing. A lot of conversations. I see a comment that says, Jong is sleeping again. I was almost. I was. You guys are seeing right through me right there. Mr. Steve, how are you, my friend? Thank you so much for joining. So great to see you. Mr. William Tini, how are you, my friend? Thank you so much for joining. Great to see you. So excited to see you guys today. This is awesome. Mr. Michael Suna, how are you, my friend? Thank you so much for joining. So great to see you. Seems like you have never played Dragon Slayer 2. We'll have to watch Prentice video. Oh my God. Did you guys see the video? There was once a guy named Prentice who lived in a land of Dragon Slayer. And as soon as the land of Dragon Slayer became available, he takes a sword, slash, and he slays the dragon and saves the princess. Now, part two comes up. Guess what he does? As soon as becomes available, he goes live. And the very first game that he plays, he finishes it. I was like, oh my God, we're not worthy. That was awesome. That was awesome. So great to see. Um, by the way, I wonder if he's coming today. We'll see. Mr. Prince Malcolm, how are you, my friend? So great to see you. Thank you so much for joining. Gene! Woo! Thank you so much for joining, my friend. So great to see you. Mr. Mark Imberman, how are you, my friend? Thank you so much for joining. So great to see you. Wow, and of course, my screen has to scroll down. And let me scroll up. Mr. Todd G, how are you, my friend? Thank you so much for joining. So great to see you. Our Hollywood star, Mr. Chris Williams, how are you, my friend? So great to see you. Thanks for joining. Scott, Scott McClellan, how are you, my friend? Thank you so much for joining. So great to see you, my friend. Mr. CJ Frost, how are you, my friend? Thank you for joining. So great to see you. I know, right? This is not one, two lucky sevens. Today must be a lucky day. It must be a lucky day. It is an awesome day. Today is, like Scott said, Dragon Slayer 2 day. Woo! I was so glad to release that today. I feel really good. I should have had a Dragon Slayer 2 Shuron or something like that. Mr. Jesse, how are you, my friend? So great to see you. Thank you so much for joining. Oh my God, here's our Dragon Slayer and Princess Saver, Mr. Howard Prentice. And notice that I said that backwards on purpose. Um, thanks for joining, my friend. You saved the princess today. So it was awesome to see that. Mr. Rick, how are you, my friend? Yes, sevens are wild. I'm so glad that today is a 7-7 day. Thank you so much for joining. Mr. John P, how are you, my friend? Thank you so much for joining. Mr. Your Average Gamer, how are you, my friend? Thanks for joining. Mr. Kevgret, how's it going, my friend? Thank you so much for joining today. Kevgret says, John pulled a fast one releasing Dragon Slayer this week. I love it too. I love it too. It's always awesome to put things in rather than pushing things out. I completely agree with you. I was so happy today. I was so happy. As soon as I heard the word, let's go. And this, I'm imitating Michael. He goes, John, we're ready. Let's go. I was like, yes, let's do it. So we did it. That was awesome. I loved it. I loved it. Mr. Ismus, how are you, my friend? Thank you so much for joining. So great to see you. Mr. John Adams, how are you, my friend? Thanks for joining. So great to see you. Mr. Bob, how are you, my friend? So great to see you. Thanks for joining. Mr. Jamie O, how are you, my friend? Thanks for joining. So great to see you. Nick, how are you, my friend? Thank you so much for joining. Great to see you. Oh, thank you so much. I'm not sure if you're talking about me. Probably talking about somebody else, but I appreciate it. Thank you for that. Oh my God, a lot of people joined. Alfred, how are you, my friend? Thanks for joining. So great to see you. Silly Canuck, how are you, my friends? Thank you so much for joining. Great to see you. Mr. Daniel May, how's it going, my friend? Thanks for joining. Great to see you. Jason, how's it going, my friend? Thanks so much for joining. So great to see you. Um, yeah, we'll talk about a couple of things here. If you can ask this question again, let's talk. Thank you for that. Wow, my screen just rolled up again. Oh my God, Arcade Bill, how are you, my friend? It's been a while. So great to see you again, my friend. Thanks for joining. Let's go ahead and get started. I want to say thank you so much to everybody for joining. So great to see you. Today's Friday, thank God. And today's an awesome Friday because there were lots that were happening, first of all. Um, and we'll go over them with you. So with that, why don't we just get started? Always good to start early. All right, let's go through this. Today, we have slides. But before we start the slides, I want to show you the setup. This is a Gunter setup. I thought it was really, really awesome to have a monitor right above his device. And initially, at first, I was like, this is a cool looking marquee. Later, I found that there was a monitor that displays his awesome scoreboard. And I was like, wow, that is so cool. That is so cool. And especially was glad to see that the flat surface at the top accommodates a lot of things. And one of them, I was surprised to see that it was a monitor. So I was like, wow, that's awesome. What if we can connect this monitor to like our HDMI and do something with it? I was like, that would be pretty cool. So, and then do you see the right hand side here? Wow, he installed a cup holder. I was like, this is what I need. That's what I'm talking about. I gotta have my liquid right next to me when I'm playing games. So that was a fantastic idea. And I was told that this is only $1. He got it from Dollar Tree, I think. And it worked out extremely well. So I was very happy to see that. Anyways, first slide. Happy Valentine's Day or happy early Valentine's Day, guys and girls. Um, will you be my player too? um, our team created this. I thought it was pretty cute. This is a Valentine card sending to our family members from iiRcade team. And I think our team is going to post this on our page, our community page, so that you can send it to your beloved. And there are two more versions that I won't be showing you right now, but they were pretty cool. That was so. Please be my player too. That was awesome. All right, Michael B, are you here? If Michael B is here, Michael B did an awesome review of iiRcade. I really loved it. The value was there, right? From my perspective, what I call a great review is it's not something that's like completely positive or completely negative. I mean, that's up to who does it, and whether it's positive or whether it's constructive. I really appreciate every single video that everybody does on iiRcade. It's always great to see, and a lot to learn from. It's great to know which areas were great, so we can continue to make those great areas even better, and what areas where it's constructive, where we can continue to make better as well. So it's always great to see these. Where I really appreciate the amazing videos like what Michael B has done today, and also our friend P Dubs and Doug and others have done, is the fact that they have taken the time to look at it thoroughly and evaluate and see and communicate exactly what they thought. Uh, a few times we've seen where like they just built it, played for 5 minutes, and then and then they wrote it. I've seen a couple of those, and those were pretty painful for me because we spent a lot of time to make this beautiful product, and I think it's a little bit more worth than 5 minutes of time to write a review. But Michael B, P Dubs, Doug, and others who have done a video after thoroughly trying it out and giving you honest review. I really like to thank you because it really means a lot to me. And also the fact that you've put in your time and great thought to make it happen really means a lot to me. So thank you so much for that, guys. You guys rule. All right. Next slide. Um, all right. Sorry, I was looking at a couple of things. Arcade Leagues is going on. Have you signed up? If you haven't joined, you're missing a lot because there are a lot of fun things going on over there. This is from by our amazing family member, Gunther. Big kudos to you, my friend. And there are actually three now that's going on that Gunther is running. One of them is our weekly leagues where every week we challenge our family members to different games, and whoever gets the top two highest scores win prizes, and also there is a participation prize as well. And then there's also a bomb squad tournament going on every Wednesday and Sunday at 7:30 p.m. CST. You can join from Twitter. I'm sorry, Twitter. Twitch.tv/RetroRecon. Twitch.tv/RetroRecon to join into the fun, and you can tune in to the play. And in Bomb Squad, you can look for a room named Retro Recon, and we play together. It's a lot of fun. I would strongly recommend joining. And if you go to, I create a little short URL to Counter's site, which is iiRcadescores.com, iiRcadescore.com, and also the league information, iiRcadeLeague.com, leagues.com. You can get the information as well as our top scores today. So the big question here is now, can you beat it? Are you the best? Are you really? Yes? Then prove it. Prove it. Here are the links. Prove it that you're the best and show us. And if you do prove it and you're the best, you'll get prizes. But always think and make sure that there is always somebody who's practicing to become better than you and top you. So continue practicing, make it happen. Prove to us. iiRcade Leagues. Right now, iiRcade Leagues is this week. Gunbird tournament is happening. So if you think you're good in Gunbird, please participate. Prize is waiting for you. And we're waiting for you. Next thing, we've announced a couple of weeks ago that we have started an affiliate program. And iiRcadeMoney.com, iiRcadeMoney.com. I didn't make up the URL. We just thought it was funny to name it that way. But if you go here, sign up and make referral, and every sale that's made, we're giving back to you 10% of the confirmed sales. So if you from your lead, if we're able to sell a Dragon Slayer, then you get $80, which is pretty good in my opinion. I wish I can get that. So help us to grow our community, and this is also going to help us to get more power to get more games, and also we have more people to play with, etc., etc. So we're trying to grow our community, and please help us to make that happen. Appreciate it, guys. Yay! Yay! Let me start with a yay. Can I get a yay? We're done. Last week we said we are going to be done. Now we are done. So thank you so much, everybody, for all your patience and all your support to make this happen. Sincerely appreciate it. Everybody should have gotten a tracking number. If you haven't, I would strongly recommend trying out the FedEx application, because I think it's like the fastest. But everybody should be now getting your iiRcade. So when you get them, I would love to see you at the tournaments and leagues and post up your pictures, because I love seeing them. So yay! I'm so happy. So we're done with Kickstarter fulfillment. I think we should be all done, if not almost done with. I think we should be all done with pre-orders as well. In fact, and from now on, hopefully, we can transition to a next stage, from pre-order stage to actual sales stage, and then we're gonna be going on to our next stage of growth, if I may put it that. And then we'll continue growing our community, our family, and from here we get more games and things like that, and we have more people to play with, etc., etc. So we're going to be continuing to grow, and now we are entering our next stage. So congratulations, everybody. We did it. We did it together. So that was great news. Now, next slide. Take it with a little grain of salt. I just want to say this once. No dates. There were a couple of people who's been contacting our customer service and asking our people out on dates. I would appreciate if you can stop that, because I want to make sure that our team is protected. So our customer service channel is not for asking dates; it's asking questions, not related to dates. So I would appreciate it, guys. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for that. All right. Next, new games. Woo! I know we have some popular people. our Arcadian family is very popular, of course, right? We are the, I guess we're the hotties, right? All right. See, new games. Let's go through our 10 new games. By the way, Gunter's like, fine, I don't like you either, John. Yeah, stop asking me out on dates, man. Just kidding. All right, let's go new games. So we released 10 new games. And let me go through them with you one by one. And I want to make sure that you know exactly what 10 games were released this week. And I think we have some pretty good ones, right? It'll be fun. Here we go. Number 10. Number 10. 10th game, we selected something that's extremely retro. But I think we were having a lot of fun with it, actually. And I think you'll enjoy this a lot as well. The game is called Flipper Slipper. Weird name. The reason why we like this game a lot is because it feels like a different version of like Arkanoid or Breakout. It's definitely a variation of the version, right? So you have obstacles in the middle. First of all, I think that's different. And also the ball, if you see, changes colors. So depending on which color you have to use the right flipper to get there. So it's extremely retro, extremely, I would say more breakout style, breakout style. And we want to get this out to you called Flipper Slipper. This is a ColecoVision game. Flipper Slipper. Coming to, actually not coming to, already there, already there. It's already on iiRcade store. So that was number 10. Let's go to number 9. Acrobatic dogfight. This was an unusual game. So when we first saw it, we're like, wow. So it's sort of a combination of between arcade and sort of shooter, and you're controlling this plane. It was very different from my opinion. So here, this guy is on a plane and shooting down the bad guys or the other guys. And here, if you get shot, you can eject and come down with a parachute and then get into another plane and continue playing and things like that too. Um, Actually, pretty funny, pretty funny graphics and animations, and it's very easy to get into, and it's very easy to play kind of game. A game where you can just start, not think about anything, play, get rid of your stress, and be done with kind of game. So that's the kind of arcade games that I like, and the Acrobatic Dogfight was one of them. So here it is, Acrobatic Dogfight already have landed into iiRcade store. Number 8, what will be? No, let's check it out. Peter Pepper's Ice Cream. You guys may know this game, may or may not. Peter Pepper's Ice Cream is the second game in the Burger Time series. And actually, there's supposed to be a video playing here, so I can show you the animation. It is second series in Super Burger Time series, where Peter Pepper is obviously the name of the guy in the game, right? Now instead of making hamburgers, now he's making ice cream, and this game is very retro, very retro. But retro doesn't mean it's easy, because this game is extremely hard. I actually have a lot of difficulties in solving this game, which is like making ice cream and avoiding these bad guys and things. It's not easy. And if you like the Burger Time series, again, this is the second one. And Super Burger Time that we already have is the third one in the series. So I would strongly recommend trying it out. Peter Pepper's Ice Cream already on iiRcade store. Woo. Here you go, number 7. Number 7 is Cheese Chase. Oops, of course I had to spell it wrong, right? Cheese Chase. When I first saw this game, it was very interesting. The graphics, I was first of all very amazed by the graphics. But the game mechanics is actually very easy. So you're this mouse, and you're collecting cheese and getting out of the stage, and then you move on to the next stage. And every stage they're bad guys, and then there are also weapons that you have to get and things like that. You can shoot the bad guys, and the walls flip, very similar to how twin breaths work, and you're escaping this maze. So sort of like twin breaths meets mouse trap, mouse spot meets etc. etc. Anyway, fun game. I think especially kids will like this a lot. It's a game about solving levels. Cheese Chase, like Chevy Chase, not Cheese Chase. Already on iiRcade store. Woo. Let's check out the next game. Number 6. Which one will be number 6? Mug Smashers. So this week we're like, we want to release so far we have released many beat 'em ups, and we want to release this one. This one is also a beat 'em up, very similar to like Double Dragon style, for example, right? But there's a lot of moves, a lot of different moves. You're this guy, and basically similar kinds of story. But this one has a lot of actions, and it has a lot of interaction with the with the surrounding objects and things like that. So it it feels a little different. It does have a lot of action for sure. I kind of don't like the fact that this guy has like too much muscles. He just has a little bit more than me, right? I mean, look, check out this muscle right there. um, but anyway, it is a lot of action, and I was having a lot of fun with it. So we wanted to introduce this to you. Mug Smashers, already on iiRcade store. You can check him out. Let's move on to the next game. What will be the next game? You guys probably already know this, right? You've seen the list, but I'm trying to have fun with it. Number 5, Valtryek. I showed this game some time ago, and this game feels very similar to something like Outzone, but in a different kind of environment, and you're this robot, circular robot, right? And it has similar gameplay to, I think, more like Outzone, plus a shooter kind of thing, with in a different environment. It was fun. It was fun to play. You can see there, right? Bad guys and things like that too. And when I showed it last time, many people liked it a lot. So we said, this week, why don't we show this? This is going to be really cool. So we decided to release Valtryek, um, already on iiRcade store. Check it out. Here we go. Number 4. What will be game number 4? 3, 2, 1. Paper Trail. Oh, I meant to turn off the audio. But Paper Trail is a shooter game that we announced last Tuesday. This is a series, quote unquote, in Japan. This is a part of what's known as Kuga series. Series of 3 games. First one was this game, which is a top-down shooter. Second game was a side-scrolling shooter where you're a mecha. That one's coming soon. Third one also goes back to a top-down shooter called Skullfang. That was a 1996 game. So this is a series of 3 games, and first one we're releasing right now. The game is very tough, very tough. It feels different from the Psycho games, as well as 12-plan games, but the shooter has different kind of difficulty associated with it, and it is a lot of fun. It's got great graphics. It's got a lot of action. If you like shooters, and I know many of you do, this is one that I would recommend trying. Paper Trail Hyper Offense Formation. Long name. Already on iiRcade store. Let's check out the next game. What would be the next game? Here we go. Number 3, Mania Challenge. I think a lot of people have been waiting for this game. This is the third and final series to the triple wrestling games that we got from Technos Japan. First one was Tag Team Wrestling, which is the first wrestling game ever made on an arcade environment, and that was a classic. That just is history. Right? Tag Team Wrestling is history. We had to get that released. Second game was Mania, which is one of the known as one of the best arcade wrestling games made, and a lot of people were asking for that game, right? This game is Mania 2 players. So Mania made into 2 players. Mania Challenge. It's got more improved graphics, more moves, and you can play against each other. And that's what defines Mania Challenge. And we had to get this released this week. So check it out. It's an amazing game. Play against each other, beat up each other, body slam each other. Mania Challenge. On iiRcade store. Woo! All right, number 2. Also announced last week, and I've gotten a lot of great feedbacks on this one, because this is a classic. This is definitely one of the classics. It's Karnov. Karnov. Man, I've been waiting a long time to be able to release this one to you. So I'm so happy that we're able to do it today. This is one of the games that I played a lot when I was young, right? Here this uh, ex circus um, fire breathing Russian, and um, you're in your own game. And you've seen this guy everywhere. He's everywhere. He's got his fighting game. He's got his other games. Um, Here it is, his own game, where this is I would say this is a platformer, right? It's more platformer. Um, and this is a famous one that I think a lot of people played. So, Karnov, released this week, available on iiRcade store. The last one, the controversial game that we were supposed to release next week. We're supposed to release next week, but we said, what the heck? We'll just do it. Oh, oops. When Dragon Slayer 2. Woo! You guys like this one? I love this game. Oh my god. This one, I think it from a gameplay perspective, it enhances from the previous one, because here it's not only about advancing to the next screen, but you need to find these treasures, quote unquote, what's called treasures, that are hidden in these frames, right? As you saw right before, there was an arrow. For example, you can get swords and things like that. So it really improves from the game mechanics from every different angle. Now, great thing about iiRcade version, just like the previous one, it has global leaderboard, and I have already seen several new names popping up on the leaderboard, which was great to see. Um, right, it's got the home mode as well as arcade modes. Again, enhanced gameplay, different story, and again, we already have somebody who finished the game. I won't say who, Prentice. But that was awesome to see. That was really awesome to see. So, Dragon Slayer 2 released on iiRcade Store, available now. Now, when you're so first of all, it was really amazing. So as soon as we got it up there, within like 5 minutes, everything started just pouring in. A lot of our family members were trying to connect and get the game, and I think our server just got like really surprised. What's going on? Oh my God! There's like a flood coming my way. So it panicked a little bit. Basically, server was creating some kind of throttle so that right, only certain number of people can access it at the same time, right? So our engineers looking into this to see what's going on, because our server is able to handle tens of thousands of people accessing at the same time. So we're looking to see what's going on with the throttle, but right now there is a throttling happening. That's the reason why you could not download. So, but as somebody finishes download, the space opens up, the next person coming in will take the spot and download and so forth. So if you try it several times, it will work. It will work. It's just so that it may require several trying it several times. But we're going to try to get this fixed ASAP. But meanwhile, again, uh, keep trying, and it'll work. So that was Dragon Slayer 2, Time Warp, released to you 1 week ahead of our release schedule. That feels good. It really feels great to be earlier than later. So I was very happy with this. And right now, number of games on iiRcade Store is 107. 107. As you know, we have over 200 games licensed, and we're working on getting them approved and things like that. It's not easy. I think that's the problem. It's not easy. Very hard. But we're working on it, and we're trying to get there, and we will get there, and we will get you those games as soon as we can. So right now, we are finally over 100. Now, last time I said if we go over 100, we may change our plans a little bit. Um, We don't know yet. We'll look into see, and we'll assess our progress and we'll let you know. But I think right now, um, and I'm like, what the heck, right? We'll try for another 10 next week. How about that? Next Friday, 10. We'll keep you updated. We'll keep you updated. Of course, Dragon Slayer 2 download issue we just talked about. So that was our board meeting slide of the day. What do you guys think? Lots were happening this week. Lots were happening. And today, I mean, it took a lot of time to get this to you. But today, when we were reviewing these games, we're like, we have to show some of these games to you live. And we're going to be playing together. And while we were discussing this, Michael got really angry. He got angry because he was like, last week it was rigged. Alex shouldn't have won because Alex was probably using some kind of, I don't know, fairy dust or something like that, or something that was enhancing his powers. Very similar to how Prentice has his power glove. Unfortunately, we do not have that. I think it was neuralizer, right? That erases your memory. We don't have that. So Michael was said, we got to do this again this week. But this time, we will do it properly. We will do it properly with games that really proves who's the best. So we'll show you that today. We'll show you that today. Let me see if my players are here. Are my players here today? All right, they're entering the ring. They're entering the ring. You guys ready for this? You guys ready for this? Rematch between Michael and our current heavyweight champion of the world. And I stress heavyweight champion of the world. Alec. Alec's gonna hate me for saying this. But all right. Shall we go? Shall we do it? Shall we do it? You guys ready? You guys ready? Let's do this. Let's do this. Prentice says, "Don't fail me, Alec." I'm sorry, Michael. I'm sorry, Michael. But he specifically said, "Don't fail me, Alec." So I think Prentice hates you, and he loves Alec. And I believe Prentice, you're coming to our party next Saturday. So, all right, let's do this. Let me introduce the players. On my left side, the challenger from Pennsylvania, weighing 975 pounds, the one and only Mr. Michael. Woo! All right, say hi. You're on camera. You're on camera. You see this? Don't fail me, Alex. So Prentice is not rooting for you.
I know. It's a great betrayal. Like, this is one of the greatest betrayals of my entire life. Prentice saying, go Alec and not go Mike.
Yeah.
It hurts my feelings. I'm not going to lie. You know, so.
Prentice hates you.
It's fine.
Yeah.
It's fine.
He really hates you. He goes, you're my biggest
Yeah.
challenger. I hate your guys. Lose. That's what it means.
Oh, my gosh. I'm going to go back to my
All right. When he's crying, we'll do a Facebook Live. I'll show you him crying. All right. Now on my right hand, our current heavyweight champion of the world. Now get this. He's gotten a little bit heavier. Now he is 3,065 pounds. From Chicago, one and only Alec. Woo! All right, Alec. Now, Prentice loves you. He's a big fan. Right, and he goes, Michael sucks. You have to beat him. What do you think?
I think I got this again.
All right, you're feeling good? You're feeling good?
I am.
All right.
I won't let you down, Prentice.
Prentice, he's not going to let you down. Who's rooting for Michael today? Who's rooting for Michael? So I just asked the question, who's rooting for Michael? Yeah. I'm not getting in this.
No one's getting games after this.
All right, Michael says no games. If he wins today, then Yeah, maybe no games.
No, I'm just taking the trophies with me.
If he loses today, then he's got nothing to say, right? If he loses today, but um, who knows? Michael may win today. But if we have at least one person rooting for Mike, Michael may change his mind and give us some more games next Friday. All right, we have a go, Michael. We have a go, Michael. So you're doing this for Bob.
Got one.
All right.
All right, you got one.
This is it.
All
Sorry,
right.
Bob.
Bob, I see you. I hear you. Let's do this.
Gunther has $5 on Michael. Nice. So you're worth $5.
Good. I'm worth a $5. I'm happy. That's not it.
All right. Shall we do this?
Do it.
What is our first game?
Our first game then is going to be Mania.
Oh my, you seriously?
Yeah, we'll start off big.
They're going to start with Mania.
We're going to do a heavyweight challenge here.
All right, they're going to really body slam each other. Let's get into this. Let me change my camera. There's the ring. Oh, by the way, if you guys are noticing that our internet connection is better, you guys notice that? We got internet today. Woo! We're so happy.
Finally.
Woo! We finally got high-speed internet. Thanks to our landlords helping us out. We're very grateful, very happy. Now we're able to bring you high-speed, great quality transmission. So anyways, with that, here is Mania. Yeah, before we start though, I do have a news for you. Gunther just bet $10 on Alec.
Ah.
All right. All right. Gunther's like, I got $10 on Alec. Jerry says $6 on Alec. Let's see.
Big bucks today.
I'm going through. I'm looking for the word Michael. Here we go. Tepgras says, no more games? Damn it, that can't happen. Go, Mike. All right. Steve Weber says, Michael, my fellow Pennsylvania.
Right. Go Birds.
Right? Go Birds. but realize that he said, my fellow Pennsylvanian, but he did not say, I root for you.
That's true.
All right. With that, let's get the tournament started. Here we go. Who's your character? Here we go. There we go. Michael, which one's you? Blue or red? Michael's blue. Alec is red. By the way, I really love this music. Oh my God, look at that. Oh, nice drop kick. You guys remember WWF wrestling? I used to watch that a lot when I was young. And one of the games that I used to play is pro wrestling on NES. And this game is exactly like it, right? Oh my God, there's suplex. Oh, nice. They're breaking some backs right now. That hurts. That hurts. Oh, now he's thrown out of the ring. Get out of the ring. Body slam. It's got a lot of great moves. These moves really remind me of the WWF a long time ago, right? Yeah, I've never seen two people butt into each other like that in WWF. But here goes. Count. 1, 2. Oh, he gets out. Two, 3. Oh my God. Oh my God. Michael wins. Oh my God. The miracle has happened. Michael wins the first round. That was amazing. Alec, what happened?
I don't know, man.
What
Practicing too much on me.
happened? Alec is like Michael just got lucky. All right, so the winner of Mania was no Mania challenge was Michael 1-0. What is our next game, Michael?
She's Vapor Trail, so we're playing together.
Nice. Oh, we're playing two-player Vapor Trail. Hyper open formation. Derek says it's rigged. The match was rigged.
You're right.
Template also says that was rigged. Just like what happened last time. All right, check this game out. This is Vapor Trail. Really like this shooter game a lot. Selecting your fighter. Let's do this. This is two-player right now. Daniel says, "Woo, go Michael." Daniel's rooting for you. Steve says, "Way to go, Mike. Awesome." All of a sudden, I don't see the word Alec anymore. Alec's face is getting red. Now he is focusing on playing this game. All right, Michael, which color are you? Michael's blue again. Michael likes the color blue. Hollywood Polo says, "Awesome. Michael, all the way. You got this. You got this." Michael, did you get this? That this is a very traditional shooter with a lot of action. Again, series, Kuga series. Uh, love the music. I'm really enjoying this music. And you notice that Alec is right now able to shoot forward and backward. You're getting different weapons. And Michael right now he just changed to the circular kind of weapon, boomerang kind of weapon, which I think is pretty cool. The game's got some really cool looking bad guys. Psycho games and also top play shooters, which they're very famous for, have really cool looking bad guys. Right? I mean, I'm always surprised by how cool looking they are. But the Kuga series, I think is able to get there, which I think is really awesome. Patrick is like, "Oh my God, John is finally using capture cards. I'm so proud of him. No more pointing cameras." Well, I do have one camera pointing at the device. The other one, I am using capture card. I learned this from you, my friend. um, Actually, yeah, this is using our HDMI connected to capture card connected to my PC. All right, so second game, who won? I missed
Technically, I
it.
got the higher score, but we were working together.
Okay, so you won.
I did.
Michael did get
So Alec, you lost.
I did.
All right,
Sorry, Princess.
all right, Alec, I need you to say something to our fans who were rooting for you and bet money on you, and you lost. You made them lose money. What would you say?
Spend your money on the games next time.
All right. Now it looks like it's 1-1. Last time Alec won, this time Michael won. So maybe there's another rematch happening next week. But today, congratulations, the winner. Winner. All right. The winner is going to go through several more games with you. Derek says, "Alec, really? Oh my God! How could you do that to us?" I like to give him a little making fun of. All right, now this one is Peter Pepper's ice cream. Now this one is it's two player, but you're rotating your turn. and it plays again very similar to but different from the Burger Time series. It is again part of Burger Time series. So instead of peppers and right, vegetables chasing after you, now you got donuts chasing after you. You need to get these ice cream onto the cone. Alec Prentice says, I put all my trust in you, now I'm broke. You owe him. So this was Peter Pepper's ice cream.
Everyone's better than me at this game.
Michael says everyone else is better than him in this game. I think he did pretty well. He did better than me. That was Peter Pepper. Now, next game is Karnov. This one, a lot of people have tried this before, right? When we were young, I used to play this game a lot. This was in 1980. I think it's mid to late 80s, I believe. And I was really, really young at the time. And I used to play this game a lot on my Nintendo NES system. And the arcade version has obviously a lot better graphics and things and better gameplay. And Dominique wants a Karnov tournament, Gunther. What say you, my friend? What say you? Yeah, Princess NES version wasn't bad. I totally agree with you. I I really enjoyed my NES system. Um, Quite honestly, when you're playing games, I think gameplay is most important. Graphics are also important as well, but the gameplay is important. And if the gameplay is able to complement, I'm sorry, graphics are able to complement and into the experience of the gameplay, I think that's when graphics really shine. If you have games that have really good graphics but not really good gameplay, I don't think it works. And I think that was one of the reasons why NES was such a beloved system. I mean, at the time the graphics were good, but even now, if you play some of these games, they're pretty good, right? And games like this, these especially arcade games from back in the days, I think they work because of that reason. They got such great gameplay. And I think this is one of those games where the arcade version is um, much better. Obviously, um, I really enjoy this game a lot. So that was Karnov.
The only game you'll ever see skeletons riding ostriches.
So there's no other game in the world where skeletons are riding ostriches.
As far as I know.
Nice. We'll try to find another one. Here we go, guys. Final game of the day, Dragon Slayer 2. Now we have seen Prentice giving his amazing performance today. The question is, can Michael beat it? Initially on Dragon Slayer 1, Michael was the first person who proved and finished Dragon Slayer 1 on iiRcade. On Dragon Slayer 2, it was Prentice. So let's see if Michael is able to show a performance that can rival Prentice today. Yeah, Prentice was really amazing today. I saw his video too. It was as if Prentice has played this game a lot when he was young. I was very impressed. So right now, Michael, you're playing 3 players, right?
I don't have no idea.
3 lives. Michael is playing a 3 live game. And by the way, in order to get onto global leaderboard, you have to play on the arcade mode.
There's actually different modes in this one. There's original mode and arcade mode.
Original mode and arcade mode.
Yep.
So you have to play on the arcade mode.
You can actually score on both modes. You have to turn score on and off, so it's different than the first version.
Oh, it is okay. So in order to get onto global leaderboard, right? You have to turn. There's a option for scoring, and if you have the scoring turned on, then you'll be able to get onto the leaderboard. Where I think it's whether you are on original mode or the arcade mode. Now you'll be able to get onto score the global leaderboard. But this game, we'll go over in a bit after playing. But you can see, Prentice, I think Michael is a really good challenger to challenge your championship title. Can you guys hear the sound? No, we're good. We're good. A couple of things that really surprised me on this game. Number one, the gameplay was different, which surprised me a lot. Second is that they have a lot of children. Last time we had a contest, I believe they have 13 children. That's a lot. It's very Disney-like. And Don Bluth is well known for his work on Disney, and after he came out from Disney, he's done a lot of work on animations on games like these that are very Disney-like, which was very interesting, and his games reflected, which I thought was really cool. As a big fan of Disney, of course. Mango Slice is rooting for you, Michael. He's very, very happy. Shane, let me get to your question. When is Dragon Slayer available for purchase? Sorry if it was reviewed. It's okay. It's already on iiRcade store right now as we speak. Keep in mind that there were some throttling happening on our server. And if you get the game and you have a little bit of trouble downloading, keep on trying, because it's happening due to throttling and certain amount of space that we have. So if when one person finishes, then someone else will take the place. But Michael is going to stop playing Dragon Slayer 2 here. And it actually has a really good, really cool check mode as well. So it's very similar to our Dragon Slayer 1. If you leave it for about 10 seconds or so, it goes into a check mode. We'll show you that real quickly. How long does it take to get to?
It takes about 15 seconds.
15 seconds? Okay. So it's almost there. There it goes. And the check mode is really cool.
Spirited away to a wrinkling time by the evil wizard Mordrock. And he will be forced to marry the wicked Mordrock unless Dirk can save her.
Mommy's gone. Love the kid.
Dirk begins the rescue mission. Do it for the children. Once the casket of doom has opened, Mordrock will place the death ring upon Daphne's finger in marriage, and she will be lost forever. In
There you
a
go.
time warp.
Time Warp. Dragon Slayer 2. Right now. Yep, that was the via check mode, which I think is pretty cool. Let me change my camera. Thank you so much, Michael. Appreciate it. Give a little applause. Great job. Thank you so much. Next week, we'll have Alec now challenge Michael and see who's the real champion, right? There he goes. Let me get to some questions. I think we're at the top of the hour. Let me get to some questions. And I've gone up. I think I'm at the toppest area that I was able to get to was when we're well, it says don't fail me, Alex. So I think this is when our challenge started. So these are the first comments that I have. So I'm going down from here. Again, I see Gunther betting on Michael for $5, and then right afterwards he bets $10 to Alec. That was awesome. That was awesome. And then Michael wins. Going down the list. Yeah, I think a lot of people are waiting for Retromania Wrestling. I hope so too. I hope so too. I know that Mike is working very hard to make it happen, and the game is playing great. Game is playing great. We will see. We will see what happens. We'll keep you updated. I'm looking for the word question. Patrick says, Retromania coming soon. Oh, yeah. Yes, it is, my friend. Yes, it is. Let's see. Right now, I'm at where Patrick says, I'm so proud of you, my friend, for using Capture Card. So am I. So am I. I am seeing a brand new world with a Capture Card. Wow. I'm looking for questions. Let's see. Oh, I saw a question and then my screen jumped. Retro Collect doesn't say question, but any update on Twistic mode? We're still looking. We're still looking. It's not easy. We'll keep you updated on that. Stay tuned. SJ Miola, how are you, my friend? Space Ace, please ASAP, and I'll be in heaven. We're trying. We're trying. It took a long time to release Dragon Slayer 2. It was hard. It was a lot of work. But we wanted to make sure that everything is great and brings great experience. And we're giving Space Ace the same treatment. So stay tuned. It will be awesome. It will be really awesome, and it's coming soon. Let's see. Steve says, question, all we need is Dragon Slayer 3D now, maybe in the future. We'll see. We'll see. Anything is possible, I think. Mark, how are you, my friend? Let me get to your question. Oh, I thought there was a question here. John, how far behind are you on emails? Don't want to bother you follow-ups. Oh, it's okay. Quite honestly, I'm very behind, very, very behind. So if you send me any emails and I didn't respond to my sincere apologies. So many things happening at the same time. But if you're able to send any questions or requests to contact at iiRcade.com, our team is standing by to help you. They're also sort of overloaded as well. So if they take a little bit time, I would appreciate your understanding. So thank you for that. But we'll try to get to yours as soon as we can. Team Ski, how are you, my friend? Let me get to your question. Any hope of getting a firmware update to give us option to turn off anti-aliasing on all the games? They come up blurry. Thank you so much for the question. We actually have, we went to arcades to play, and we thought the screens were okay. But anything is possible in the future. We will look into it. We'll look into it, especially if there are a lot of requests. Then we'll look into that. But We'll see. Thank you for the question. Todd, how are you, my friend? Let me get to your question. Wrestling Empire was just released on Nintendo Switch. It would be great on iiRcade. We'll look into that one as well. Thank you so much for that. Oh, my screen just jumped. Sorry, going down the list. I see another request for Space Ace. I see another request for Dragon Slayer 3D. And Michael Jackson Moonwalker. Here's a question. Derek, how are you, my friend? Let me get to your question. Could we get a high-res version of boot video with sound? Also, can we get a dark mode on the menu election screen? That's a fantastic question. On the boot screen, as I explained last time, that we were working on it, and our designer sort of had to stop in the middle due to some health issues, and we had to get this out quickly. So we got him out, and then we said we'll look into this for the future. So probably in the future, once we get all the critical stuff done, then we'll look into incorporating this. Dark mode on the menu election screen, we'll look into that as well. Stay tuned. Thank you for that. Chris, how are you, my friend? Let me get to your question. How close is it to release? How close to release is the firmware update? Fantastic question. We're testing right now. We're testing. So I think that's one thing. Second thing is, right now, Korea is a national holiday. Even though it's national holiday, our engineers are still working. It's New Year's Day in Korea, but they're working on New Year's Day. But we're still working on testing and fixing stuff and things like that. So when we feel it's good, then we'll get it out to you. And because we have pretty high standard on quality, until we feel that it's good enough, it's good, we won't release it, and we don't know how long it's gonna be. But we're trying to make it happen as quickly as we can. So stay tuned. We'll keep you updated. Thanks for that. Jeff, how are you, my friend? Let me get to your question. Are you contractually not able to discuss what happened with our type? It's one of those James Bond thing. Like, I can tell you, but I have to kill you, right? We'll keep you updated. We'll keep you updated. So thank you for that. Let's see. Brad, how are you, my friend? Let me get to your question. Isn't Prentice an employee of iiRcade? His high score. My God, he would be perfect, wouldn't he? Unfortunately, he's not, so his scores does count. But you may be able to beat him, right? All that is needed is some practice. So Prentice is awesome. He's amazing, and he is king of the hill. But the question is he invincible? Is he not beatable? We'll find out. We'll find out. The next person may be Brad. Who knows? Thanks for the question. Bennett, how are you, my friend? Let me get to your question. When should we see the next update, software update? I think that was the same question as the last one. We're working on it very hard, and we want to get it out there as soon as we can too. We'll keep you updated. I think when it's good is when we're going to be releasing it. When it's good. Hopefully that'll happen soon. We'll keep you updated. Thanks for that. Bruno B, how are you, my friend? Let me get to your question. How many games remain to be put on the store from once originally announced? Once they're all out, will we see 10 games? Fantastic question. From original list, I think, I forgot what we had on day one, like 150 or something like that. I can't remember. We do have quite a few left. I think the question is, Not all of them. I think the question is how many are ready? I think is the question, because they all have to pass our publisher's quality criteria before we go live. And many of the games are not there yet. So the games that we're releasing right now were ones that we were able to get done during the time that we had between our Kickstarter start, I guess, and now. So we're able to release these right now, and we do have a few left that we can continue to release, and we'll continue to get games ready. So as they become ready, we will get them released out there for you. As far as well, once they're all out, will we? If we have, well, again, we're continuously getting more games, so that's happening. So we'll do this as long as we can, and then of course, and then once we run out of all the games that we have been able to get ready, then from then on, I think we'll play by ear, because we need to make sure the quality is great before we get them released to you. So we'll work on them and get them out to you as soon as we can. So thanks for the question. Retro Collect, how are you, my friend? Let me get your question. Any update in getting Heavy Barrel since it's from Data East? You almost have everything from Data. Thanks for the question, and it's not that easy. Data East games are sort of like split apart everywhere. It's not one company that owns it, so it's not easy. It's not easy. But we'll see. We'll see. We'll continue trying, and we'll keep you updated there. So thank you for that. Going down the list. Retro Collect, second question. Let's get to that. Will you still be doing online leaderboards where the scores get automatically uploaded? Of course, of course. We're going to try to incorporate global leaderboards more and more as we go down the future. So we'll keep you updated. We really want to make sure that our global leaderboard functionality is great. Thank you for that. Chris, will Colin be on the stream next week? Maybe. You'll see. Thank you for that. Oh, Marco, you never got your shirt for awesome content. My sincere apologies for that. I'll look into this. Keep you updated. Thank you for that. Let's see. Your average gamer, I think there's a question. Any plans on a promo on hardware for new orders? Trying to get some friends. Oh, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Yes, absolutely. And in fact, well, I think it's more promo for you. If you go to iiRcademoney.com, iiRcademoney.com, we have a referral or affiliate program happening. So every sale that is made, you get 10%. So try that out. Let me know if you have any questions. Thank you so much for that. Christina, let me get to your question. I think this question came up a couple times. Any chance you guys will be using T-mold instead of a tape? It's just kind of cheap in my opinion. It's not tape. It's not tape. It's something much better. I just want it's good that you asked this question because I want to get this sort of myth out of the way. What you have there is not colored tape. And there's a reason why we're not using T-molding. We think this is so much better. So thank you so much for that. Let's see. Todd, let me get to your question. What are your thoughts on Oddworld games? Great question. I love them. I love their games. Yeah, I think that was the question, right? Let's see. Going down the list. Scott, let me get to your question. Marvel Capcom 2. We'll see. Anything is possible, my friend. Jeff, let me get to your question. Why is Sega hold out on us with the Street Fighter Rage games? I thought Sega liked us. Do we need to write? Riot may work. It's not really holding out. I mean, we're both looking at this and see look at the next steps. And Sega really likes us. That I can tell you. Sega really likes us, and I think there's some really great things that will be happening together. And we'll see. We'll see. I think the thing is, it's been only like a month since we launched, because we launched on December 24th. So it's a little early, right, at the moment. But we'll make it happen. No worries. We'll make it happen. So thank you so much for that. Let's see. Oh, my screen just jumped again. Maybe I'll go for maybe 10 more minutes and we'll end it for the day. Let me get to next question. There are a lot of questions that came in. SJ Miola, let me get to your question. Is there a way to tell which games have global leaderboards and which not? Oh, yes. Actually, fantastic question. Is the plan to get all or most of the games on global leaderboard? So first part, the information I know is in our information screen when you launch the game, and we're working on getting more information onto our store, so that you can see all the information, like is it one player, two player, is it have global leaderboard, etc., right from your store. So we're working on that. And second part, yes, we want to get a lot of games on global leaderboard. So stay tuned. It will be great. It will be great. Christopher, how are you, my friend? Let me get to your question. When can we order hoodies? Any closer to iiRcade still? Great question. Well, hoodies. Hoodies were initially created as was sort of giveaways for our trivia and things. It was not really created for sale initially. I'm getting a lot of requests for this. One issue is handling. Right now, our team is extremely overloaded with many things, and right now it's a bandwidth issue, right? Somebody orders a hoodie, for example. Who will send this out? So that's the biggest issue. But we'll look into it. We'll look into it. iiRcade tool, I'm not sure yet. I'm not sure yet. If it makes sense, we'll do it. But we'll see. So thank you for that. Shane, how are you, my friend? Let me get to your question. Any more first-person shooters like that Effect 2 in development? Fantastic question. We don't develop them. It is game companies, and we're bring them over to our product. And we're always looking for more experience like that Effect 2, because I think that experience is amazing. So stay tuned. Stay tuned. We'll keep you updated. Brad, how are you, my friend? Let me get to your question. Will there ever be package deals like 3 or 4 games for a certain price? Great question. I am personally against it, because if you do package deals, and out of the 3 or 4, maybe 2 or 3 may not be games that you like. So I personally am pretty against package deals, but we'll see. Anything is possible in the future. Maybe something better. Who knows, right? Okay, Brett. That is all. Okay. Yes, sir. Thanks for that. Mango Slice, let me get to your question. John, can you talk about Lycon games you may or may not be working on porting over to iiRcade, such as Hasadera Tank? We'll see. Anything is possible in the future, my friend. But that's a great question. I love Lycon games too. Mark, how are you, my friend? Let me get to your question. I will dethrone Prentice. Yes, yes, go get him. My iiRcade will be here soon, so enjoy your time on top. Prentice, I think your time may be limited unless you work on getting your scores up. There is your challenge, my friend. There is your challenge. Uh, go for it. I love rivalries. Um, Christina, let me get to your question. Can I ask why you guys went with tape instead of team molding? I think that was the same question I answered last time. Again, it's not tape and it's not cheap stuff. Let me end it there. Bill, how are you, my friend? Let me get to your question. Any updates on the bomb squad saying we are using a rooted? Oh, fantastic question. So, I've asked. Well, I didn't ask. My team talked to them, and there's some cool stuff coming soon. So let me leave it there. There's some cool stuff coming soon. Stay tuned. By the way, I think our device is not rooted, so I think that's a bug. But there's some cool stuff coming, as I'm told. So stay tuned. Um, let's see. Double RG. Let me get to your question, my friend. John, how about the game Kung Fu? Played it like crazy on my NES. Kung Fu. I know Kung Fu Master. I don't remember Kung Fu. If you can give me some more information, that would be helpful. The two Kung Fu games that I know are Yari Kung Fu and Kung Fu Master. And I used to be crazy about Kung Fu Master. I love Kung Fu Master. But anyway, let me know. Thanks for that. Oh, Prentice is like, Mark, you'll need plenty of happy juice after defeat. Yes, go get him. Go get him. I love rivalries. Let's see this. Let's make this happen. Nice. Let's challenge each other. I love this. Um, Brian, how are you, my friend? Let me get to your question. You may have already answered. Do we have a day for Neko Ghost Cat? Neko Ghost Jump. Fantastic question. I do not know yet. That's actually a great question for Victor. We'll query and see what's happening. I know that he's working on it very hard. That I know. So stay tuned. Thanks for that. Oh, sorry. My screen just jumped again. Just want to make sure I don't miss any question. See. Brad is like, I love games where characters fluctuate. Stay tuned. Thanks for that. There's some games that in the world, many different kind of games I think in the world. Let's see. Prentice says, John, DL2 won't have accept my high score. Explain. Fantastic question. Did you turn on the scoring system, by the way? You may want to check that option. It's under options. Check it out and let us know, because I would love to see you on leaderboard. And there were, last time we checked, I think there were about 3 or 4 different people with scores on the leaderboard already. So continue going for it, my friend. Continue going for it. Let's see. So I am seeing right now a lot of questions regarding games. So I think just going through these, most of these questions are anything is possible in the future. my apologies for that. But then I'm scrolling through. Prentice, I think this is another challenge for you. Prentice Howard sounds like wah wah wah. Prove yourself, my friend. Prove yourself. I think you need to do some more of those videos to prove yourself. Go for it. Team Ski, let me get to your question, my friend. Any research into producing a lit marquee? Fantastic question. From our perspective, anything is possible, I would say. But I think a lot of our family members are experimenting with this. Which I think is fantastic. So I would strongly recommend checking out some of those videos, and I really think they've done a fantastic job. And then if we have anything coming, we'll keep you updated. So thanks for that. Brian, let me get to your question. How is White Knight coming? Fantastic question. This is one game that I want to get it released out there. It's still not there yet, I would say. It's still not there yet. So we're continuously working on it with our partner. And as soon as it's ready, we'll let you know. Right now, it's not ready yet. But it's getting there. It's getting there. So thanks so much for that. Teamski, let me get to your question. Any plans to allow us to keep the games on the machine without having to link to our account? Since that we're buying is vaporware if we want to sell the machine. The answer is no. Answer is no. The games follow your account, not the machine. So if you sell them with the games, the other thing is now, the other side of the coin is if you get another machine that you want the games follow you, you don't want to transfer these to other people, right? So, the games are tied to your account, not to the machine. But thank you so much for the great question. Let me get to a couple more questions, and I think we'll end for the day. Let's see, going down the list. Looking for a question. Oh, I think I'm almost there. Here's another question. Well, someday we'll be able to buy games right from our units with our cell phone app. Fantastic question. We'll definitely look into this. I think there's a lot of requests on this, and I think it definitely makes sense. Yeah, anything's possible, right? So we'll definitely look into this. Thank you so much for the great suggestion. And I think that was the last question of the day. If I am seeing this correctly, just going through. Yeah, I think that was. Oh, one more question. Are you ready to make history? I am. You guys ready to make history? Woo! Let's make this happen, my friends. Let's make this happen. Okay, I think I just got one more question and we'll end it for the day. Are most games licensed as exclusives? There's some games out now that would love to see on iiRcade. Fantastic question. I'll put it this way. If any of the games are exclusive, there is a press release announcement. Let me put it that way. If there's no press release announcement, then there is no exclusive. Most likely. So I think that hopefully that answers your question. I think there was just one quick answer. I think I answered this one before, but we're still working on 904, and we'll keep you updated. Again, it's quality assurance issue, and we want to make sure that we have a really great quality on the software release before we get it out to you. So it's taking some time, but we're working hard on it. We'll get it to you as soon as we can. I think that was the last question. I had a lot of fun today. Thank you so much again for joining. And next Tuesday we'll have some more fun together. I think we'll be able to have a lot of fun next week. It'll be exciting. We have a lot of exciting things coming your way soon. And stay tuned. Stay tuned. I think you'll like these a lot. Thank you so much again for joining today. I hope you like Dragon Slayer 2 and Karnov that we released this week. And next week, more games coming as well. Stay tuned. Have a fantastic weekend. I look forward to seeing you again on Tuesday. Thanks for joining, guys. Have a good weekend.